It's your boy None Illa. This is another episode of Let's Talk Music. Today we're going to talk about why you should stop doing fake views, streams, likes, comments, and why it's hurting your career more than helping you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that, because all I'm going to do is continue to give you game to help you out, increase your IQ. First of all, we can tell your views are fake. The people that matter can tell when you are faking your views, your likes, your comments, etc. One key factor is the inconsistent numbers. There's no way you are getting 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,000 on a video and then 10 on the one next to it. And every other one you've done. Also, like when you have a lot of views and you don't have comments or likes, it starts to get a little suspicious. The problem is many artists do this because they want to fake it like they have a bigger audience than they do. The only people they tend to convince are other artists who are in the same spot they are or under them, who tend to not realize that this person's faking. So it's the bragging, ego stroking situation because it starts to get other people thinking you're making moves when you're not. The people who are actually going to invest money, time, and effort into making you get somewhere with your career can all tell. If they can't tell, they have someone on their team who can. So that goes for your Instagrams, Twitters, Facebooks, SoundClouds, YouTubes, every other one you're forging the numbers for. There's a few loopholes to certain things, but it's not any of those, and it's not the way you think. Now, before I get into this doesn't really apply to those who are going and actually making efforts to buy marketing services and then the person you're paying goes and gets those views. The problem is you need to make sure you are on top of it and that you don't continue to get that service. Sometimes you get hosed and you know what I mean, you end up getting messed over. It happens, it's the industry we're in. But there'll be a video on how to prevent that too. What you need to see is what is your long goal? What is your long-term goal, right? Because this is where it really hurts you. If you are faking your YouTube views, you're faking your likes, comments on other type of social media platforms, there are different algorithms. If you don't know what algorithms are a formula, a mechanism, a way to stop certain things for popping up in feeds. Every platform has one and they constantly change. The people who are involved in marketing know the tricks, and some social media influencers start to really get it, but you know, they're part of marketing too. But point is, if you're faking it, these algorithms are programmed to make you appear lower. If you're faking your YouTube views, not only are you not getting paid for your views, because YouTube does pay for authentic views, they're not paying for your fake ones, but you're not really up there in visibility. Your stuff starts falling to the bottom, so people discovering you starts to become less likely. If you do it on Instagram, same thing. You're not popping up in the feed. Because there's no way you should have a picture that has 1,000 likes and then every other picture has 20 likes. You have to be careful on doing this because it doesn't benefit you. It doesn't even help you bragging because the average person, the above average person, can detect you're lying anyway. So often it puts a fake image of your ability out there. Another reason it can really hurt you is, let's say you have a label watching you, an A&R watching you, and you don't even know. And they finally go, all right, cool. Lil so-and-so's a dope artist. He got a little following. And they spend money on having you come out. They pay you to come perform. And you don't draw a crowd. Guess what? You might get blackballed, or depending on how high they are there, because some people can't blackball you like that yet, they won't be hiring you to perform again. Same with features. People who understand things as far as numbers, they're not going to buy a feature from you and your popularity is horrendous. Like, how are they going to spend money on you and they know you can't draw an audience? So the things that you want to advance in, which has to deal with monetary issues, getting money, getting popularity, all those can be hurt when you start faking your numbers. And I've heard people say, oh, they do it in the industry. It happens in real life. It's different. It's different when you have a machine behind you. When you have an authentic hundreds of thousands of fans, forging 10,000 or 20,000 doesn't look so bad when people start actually commenting and interacting. There's live interaction occurring. You don't start to question numbers. So that means it happens, but it's like, picking a needle out of a haystack. You just have to be careful. Be careful because it overall hurts your brand. And if you want to start playing with major players, you got to really consider how you look in your brand and what you are pushing. You can't tell people this is a numbers game. This industry is a numbers game. You cannot put on your resume, on your sheets, any kind of record tracking about how many numbers you have when they are fake. Because then it's going to get checked. Once your background doesn't check out, you're a fraud. Once you're promoting all that, you're a fraud. So you have to ask yourself what matters. Are you trying to be cool around the block? Oh, you cool as hell to your homies who don't know you faking it. You got 20,000 views on your YouTube video and 2 comments, 1 like. Doesn't sound right. There's some people who have literally probably only like 2,000 views and have 400 comments and people are loving it. That is a more viable number. Like, it looks like, yo, they're getting a lot of traffic. Granted, 400 for 2,000, that number is a little off, but you get the point. The interaction is real. So make sure, instead of you faking views and faking your numbers, that you figure out better systems. Each platform has an actual internal promotion, or they have external partners they work with. One thing you need to think about is if you're spending money for followers, you can spend money. You can spend the same money you are using to fake these numbers to help you. If you're spending $25 or $30 to fake YouTube views, $40, $100, whatever number you decided, YouTube has a promo way. They have a way you can go in there and buy promotion for your video and boost the numbers organically. Facebook, you can promo. Instagram, you can promo. Twitter, you can promo. SoundCloud, there's people who will help RT, and there's promo programs. And things such as Spotify playlists, which you can start to get on. Like, a lot of things correlate with one another because your numbers across all platforms will always be considered. Keep that in mind. You already know who it is. You make sure you're at the top of your game. I'm going to do what I can to help you out with that. Like, subscribe, share, spread the word. I'm out.